And voila, we did it. Come on. I just have to laugh a little bit because for those of you that are signing on right now and you're like, what? I don't get it. What happened? You got to go back and watch my other live. I came to you live while I was driving in the car, a true mobile Monica, all because of the craziness that happened at my house. This is the quickest I have ever turned around and left my house and got here. And so thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you. Now you're going to get the notification that we're back on. We're going to do this darn show and we're going to have some fun together. So yes, as you can see, we are on air. We're on air from here. And I want to ask all of you, as I was asking while we were driving, what carrier you have, because I want to find out from an internet connection what the heck we need to do, because I'm pretty much done with trying to do the show from home. But I've had a lot of you say this, like, Monica, I love when you're home and you welcome us into your home. You're right, because we bring you into ours. I get that. It's frustrating because we kept having the issues like we've had, right? So you saw, for those of you that saw me driving and doing the show just a little bit ago, you saw what happened. And it's so frustrating to come on and try to do this darn show for you. And then that stuff happens. So yeah, I think I'm almost done unless we can get a really good carrier with doing the show from home. And well, actually, I tell you this maybe this was meant to be because we wanted to start doing shows for you here on Fridays. Let me bring this up and sit back in my chair and relax a little bit because this is not on because I don't have the full blown production here. But let's just have fun, right? Let's just get real. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Again, good morning, as all of you are trying to get the notification that we're back on for you. So Fridays, I have been wanting to turn Fridays into what I'm going to call Fabulous Fridays. So it's going to be the incorporation of Foodie Friday, fitness, fashion, and the Fabulous Fox, right? So our Fabulous Fridays, that is one of my ideas. So as more of you sign back on, we had about 20 or 25 of you on already. I know a lot of you are just getting the notification and trying to refresh your page like, okay, here we go. We're back. Some of you were already dropping in comments from our other live while I was driving, talking about your relationships already. We are going to talk about that as you are getting a chance to sign back on. And again, you're just trickling in, notifying, okay, we got another live going on. Yes. And I'm hoping everybody gets that and understands that. For those of you that are on the other platforms, you don't know what happened. So let me give you a little background on that. We're going to give you the weather from Beckett Moore because he did his work and I don't want that not to be used. So for those of you that are on X or Rumble or Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, we went to go on live to you today from the house like we do sometimes on Wednesdays, Fridays, and not in the studio. And then what happened? The internet would not work. We've been having frustrating days after frustrating days with Charter. That's our internet carrier. And I asked all of you, how many of you have them as well? I should say Spectrum, right? How many of you have them and have had similar issues? And I'm just shouting out, and we can go ahead and tag Spectrum and say, what the heck? Like, come on. Why are there so many issues? Because I would love to keep them. My dear friend is an executive producer for their news corporation side. But from a connectivity side, these things happen. Why would someone want to keep you? Right? From a business standpoint, I can't operate my business there. From a personal standpoint, trying to keep connected, from people wanting to watch their shows and not have a constant buffering aspect. Who do you have? Because that's what I want to know. Shout out. So yeah, thanks, Gabriel. He just tagged Elon Musk. Can you send us a Starlink? I think we need to look into in a really, because this is so authentic, right? This is so real and such an aha moment for whoever we decide to go with, because it'll be straight from my heart. Like, hey, you saved me. I'm going to do testimonial ads for whoever I end up switching to. And we're doing that quickly. Because when I come back, I don't want this happening anymore. It's so frustrating. And Julie Fabian, whenever she signs back on, she was so sweet saying, please, Monica, keep your eyes on the road as you're driving. I just thank you, God, for delivering me here safely, because I was bound and determined to do this show for you. We have an incredible food show planned for you. And then I want to talk about love. So yeah. So forgive the, I don't know if the camera's crooked or whatever, but I literally raced in here and we were ready to go right at 7:30. And instead I waited for just a couple of minutes because I wanted to give you this. Can we give a shout out to our aspiring meteorologist, Beckett Moore? He put this all together for you and wasn't able to join us, unfortunately. But look at the forecast he's giving us. Today, sunny and 82, down to 61 tonight. Tomorrow, 84. Sunday, 85. Sunshine galore. Low 60s for our low. And then we get into Monday, 86. Just absolutely beautiful. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're in the mid to low 80s. And again, those lows in the 60s. If you want to know what it's looking like right now, 58 degrees, so a little cool out there, but beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. For those of you that want to take a walk or take your dogs for a walk, just get out and do your exercise. 10-mile visibility. Sunrise was at 6:52 this morning, by the way. Sunset will be at 6:52 this evening. And just current conditions, absolutely beautiful in our Louis area. So shout out to our incredible Beckett Moore. Thank you, Beckett, for putting that together for us. I apologize from Spectrum that we weren't able to have you join us this morning. Okay, some of you are getting the notification that we're back on. Thank you, by the way. But I love being authentic and I love being real. And here I am kicked back with my foot on my table because I was fired up this morning. Look, I put a bunch of work into doing the show and then I get cut down because no matter how many times we reset that dang modem, it wouldn't come back on. So we're without internet. Who knows why? And it's not like it's a one-time thing where I'll be like, okay, I get it. No, it's a recurring. And I'm done. I'm done with it. And now I'm asking all of you, and maybe this is what was supposed to happen today. Who's your carrier? Who do you love? Who do you trust for your business, for your home, for your family connection, right? Who is it? Because I'm going to be researching. So this is kind of like when you put a post out on Facebook and say, looking for recommendations. I absolutely am looking for you to tell me, who do we need to get to connect to you so that I can still do some of those shows from home? So Michelle said Spectrum sucks. I miss AT&T Uverse. Yeah. So who do you have, everybody? Gabriel, thank you. Thank you for taking care of them while I was driving. God, thank you for taking care of me while I was driving. And if you don't know what happened, just get caught up maybe from the other live. But pretty much we were trying to do the show from home. And I literally got here faster than I've ever gotten here in my life, making sure that we could do this. Good morning, sunshine. Have a great day. I think they call it stonewalling. You have a message. Okay. Yep. I know Gabriel's funny, isn't he? Always issues at the shop in Bonne Terre. Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy though, because we should be in a state now where it shouldn't be happening. With Spectrum as well, Linda. Well, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Starlink is the way to go. We don't have it, but our neighbors do, and they love it. And we live in a wooded area. Okay. Morgan, hello, sunshine. Julie's waving. I know several people with Starlink with no issues. Well, I tell you what, it would probably be a great idea because we would be able to take that with us. And anywhere we do our mobile Monicas, we wouldn't have to, ask them about their modems, about their internet connectivity. We would just have our own. So I think that's the way we want to go. Hubby says the same. Starlink. Okay. Good morning, Gwendolyn. Ask him if he can keep the sunlight until 8 p.m. All right, Beckett, you got your work to do. He's so sweet. I said, hey, stay with me because I don't know what's going on. I may not be able to do the show with you. And I said, can you just send me your graphics? So he emailed those to me and was able to bring them on because, again, we want to give his forecast since he is part of our team. Okay. How about we give you some food? All right. And then afterwards, I'm going to be here in the studio. I am going to decompress a little bit, breathe now that I'm here, and we are going to light you up with food in your belly and love. And love comes around the table when we're all sharing food, right? I think it brings everybody together. We all have our favorite memories about things that just lit us up. And normally it's people being around a table with somebody making great food. Well, today, that incredible food is coming from Giuseppe, Trattoria Giuseppe. Yes, and I think Starlink is running a special right now. All right. Elon, though, I want you to sponsor our Real Monica Adams show because this is the most real story ever of how it tried Spectrum, the enemy, whatever, tried to get me frustrated to say, oh, I guess we're not going to do a show today. Nope. I've never jumped in my car so fast. In fact, I didn't grab a bag. I took everything that I had and just threw it in my trunk and got here to you. Michelle said, we plan on getting Starlink for the farm and the duck club. All right. Yes. Good morning. Da, 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 da. All right. We are going to take a break. When we come back, are you ready for some of the best Italian food? Hey, Rose, I know you're on. Rose is Italian. You don't need to be Italian, but we can be Italian for the day. He is going to make some incredible food with me in the kitchen, and I'm actually going to walk down the hall and debut it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to debut the kitchen for you today at the end of the show and show you what is to come because they built us a kitchen here. There's so many beautiful things that have happened since we moved over to Adventure Unknown, but building us the kitchen to resurrect my food show is just one of the things that just really lit me up. Okay, so I told you we were truly mobile today. We can do mobile Monica's from anywhere. I don't want to do it while I'm driving, but we can come to your business. Check it out.
Welcome to the mobile Monica version of the Real Monica Adams Show at my favorite restaurant.
There's something about a coffee house that's just very warm and welcoming.
Gives you that sense of community.
What are you most proud of since you've opened it?
I cry easily. I'm thankful for everybody here.
You opened the door during the middle of the pandemic. You got the best Italian restaurant in the United States. Here in St. Louis, you put us on the map.
Does it scare you? You go through fear?
Terrifying.
So how do you get past the fear?
We find something to laugh about.
When you want to feel good, you work out at Crunch. You don't go here, because here feels bad. But here we help you feel good, feel strong, feel rejuvenated.
Join Crunch Fitness today.
Well, good morning and welcome to another edition of a Foodie Friday, which, as we have all said, behind the scenes, probably one of our absolute favorite segments. Zach loves it because he gets to eat. I love it because literally it's like a reunion with all of my friends over my 3-decade career. I have spent a lot of time in the food industry around chefs. We used to do a food show when I was on Camel X, and that's really, by the way, if you wanted to know, that's where the idea of Foodie Friday came from. We were like, let's resurrect the show, but now let's do a visual side. Let's bring the chefs on and let's actually make something while we're on air. So if you did not get a chance to meet my friend Giuseppe from Trattoria Giuseppe, here he is. Thanks for coming back.
Oh, my pleasure. It's also a lot of fun.
Well, last time we were in your kitchen.
Yes, it was.
Now you're in the kitchen at Slyman Brothers Appliances, South County. So sometimes we're in West County. Today we're in South County. Have you been here before?
No, I have not.
Isn't it amazing?
That's fabulous. I was telling Mary Beth exactly that. It's a fantastic place. Amazing.
So tell your friends and family and all the followers
absolutely.
when it's time for you to buy for your kitchen or any appliances you need for your home, come to Slyman Brothers. Again, they have multiple locations we've been mentioning. For all of you that have kids in Columbia, Missouri, right in the Mizzou area, they're opening very, very soon there as well. They just keep expanding.
Right.
60 years.
Man, almost as old as I am. Plus 10. But anyway.
The dedication to our area is amazing. From Slyman, again, we're going to be cooking in the Wolf oven.
Actually, appliances are the most important thing in the kitchen.
I was
And
just gonna
those are
say.
fabulous appliances, definitely.
Because
Really
it's
good.
all the tools of your trade, right?
Yes, without that, forget it.
Forget about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
As he likes to say.
Yeah.
So whether it's Wolf, whether it's Cove, you name it, they've got really incredible appliances. So come on in, check them out, and then let's try to cook like the chefs that we bring on. So what are we going to make today?
Well, today we're going to do salmon
Yummy.
with balsamic vinegar reduction.
Okay.
And I think it's pretty good. So we're going to try, see what happens.
I think it's going to be good. It's got a
then
little
we also
blackening
have,
to it, too.
yes,
right?
blackened, definitely.
Yum.
Then we have a filet mignon. So
Perfect.
that's 2 4 ounce. And we're going to put the pepata sauce on top of it.
Which is what?
Which is mushrooms, some fried tomatoes, cream sauce, a little bit of brandy,
Okay.
and some gorgonzola cheese, which brings really the flavor out. And that's awesome. I think, anyway.
I think
you know.
think he knows what he's doing. We're going to give you a little background in case you missed the show that we did with him several months back. When it comes to steak, what is your recommendation of what temperature it should be at?
Well, temperature, everybody likes different, okay? I like medium to medium rare.
Yeah.
I think medium rare is the best. Rare for me, it's not me. But regardless, a lot of people like Pittsburgh style, which is barely rolled
That's how
The seared, sear well.
And there's blood on the plate.
Oh my God, yeah. Well,
I can't
yeah, a
do
little
that.
bit, but it's still good. I mean, for people like that, that's awesome.
Yes?
For me, no,
No,
not quite.
but look,
No
as
way,
we always
man.
say, you do you. My
Right.
husband, you know Jim very well.
Yep.
Jim's mother, rest in peace, she evidently would literally want you to put it on, turn it over, put it on her plate. There was blood. That was,
Yeah.
I was like, no,
Yeah,
I can't
well,
do that.
it was
But
moving, right?
It
It
was
was moving,
it,
right?
it was
Yeah,
close to
yeah.
moving. So medium rare. I always
Right.
like to ask the chef, how would you think this is best for me to taste? And that's the direction I go. Same
Right.
thing for salmon, by the way, because
Well, yeah,
some people
absolutely.
who are new to introducing themselves to seafood, they go to a restaurant and they're asked, how would you like it? They're like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't know I have to be a
Or
certain
tuna,
temperature."
yeah, exactly.
Medium.
Well, actually, my wife likes burn.
She likes salmon burn.
Yeah, literally. She says every time she gets something,
It's dry
salmon.
then.
Well, I know, look, I know. So actually, I love the salmon. It's the medium to medium rare.
Okay, so same.
That's awesome, absolutely.
Because it's more
fabulous.
moist.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, it just breaks
Yes.
right down.
You should be able to take that fork and it's just
right.
like butter.
That's it.
If
Absolutely.
you're just tuning in, we are on a Foodie Friday, cooking again at Slyman Brothers Appliances in South County on Lindbergh, by the way, with my friend Giuseppe. So for those that didn't get a chance to see the show, tell them where you're located and how long you've been there.
Well, actually, it'll be 19 years next month. October 10 will be 19 years that we've been in business. And we're located on 5442 Old Highway 21, Imperial, Missouri, 63052. And that's my location. I love it.
And you grew up here, right?
Oh, yeah, I grew up here, definitely, for the past 10 years or 20
that's a
years.
Jefferson County accent.
Oh, yeah.
It is the Italian accent, so you are from Sicily.
Sicily, Italy, yeah.
How
absolutely.
often do you get back?
Actually, we went back last year. Yeah, I took like 3 weeks off, and we
deserve
spent
that.
2.5 weeks with my brother and sisters and his nephew. A lot of fun, man. I love that.
When will you go again? Don't know?
No idea. Maybe in a couple of years.
It's hard for you
Yeah.
to step away from the restaurant, right?
Oh, it kills me.
Right.
Literally kills me to step away. Yeah,
Can you
definitely.
not shut this down and stop thinking about what's going back on at home, or the fact that you have to close down? You close down the whole time you're gone, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Well, I don't have really a management system
Right.
where I could say, hey, take care of my restaurant.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't trust anybody. So
I was gonna say, let's
sorry,
be
man.
real.
I mean, yeah, no way, no
That's
way.
why we get along.
Yeah.
It was hard for me. Over
Right.
my career, people would go, Monica, why don't you just like delegate things?
Right.
And I'm like, because it's easier for me to just do it
Mm-hmm.
than to teach. Okay, fine, I'll teach. Okay. But I will tell you, it makes you breathe a little bit more when you're able to say, okay, let me relinquish control.
If I'm
like,
not,
no.
if I'm not in control, forget it. No way, man. I mean, I got to be right on top of things. I'm serious. I mean, I want to make sure my pasta comes out good, my steaks come out good.
It's your brand.
That's my name,
Yes.
and that's to me, it's the most
get it.
important thing. You know.
I get it. Trust me. I
Yeah.
absolutely get it. All right. Well, we're cooking a couple of dishes, but what would be some standouts for people who have never been to your restaurant that you would want them to try? That's some of
Everything.
Joe's favorites.
Everything.
Everything.
Joe has no favorite.
You don't.
I swear to God, I do not.
Okay, does Grace have a favorite?
Yeah, salmon, burnt salmon. No, just kidding. But well done, well done salmon, well
We
done
love you,
tuna,
Grace.
and
Well
but
done,
always
tuna, huh?
no. But
What's your
somebody-
favorite pasta dish? Does it depend on the day?
You know, vodka penne, I think must be one of my favorite.
Vodka
and penne Juliana,
that's Jim's
named
favorite.
after my granddaughter, actually. And you know, chicken-wise, everything. I mean, I don't have a favorite.
Carrot
Trezzi,
Trezzi.
the Jim's plate.
The Jim plate.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you
Yeah.
renamed it.
Well, I'll bring that Thursday night, by
That's
the way.
tow truck. Wasn't
So,
that what we
tow
found
truck,
out last
yes,
time?
yes.
If you haven't seen the show, see,
Yep.
now the little inside joke, you got to go back and watch the show. Then you'll understand about chicken tow truck.
Chicken Trezzi, yeah.
If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. You know me. I don't eat red meat often, but I have said this, and I will stand behind it. This man has the best steak in our area. It's mind-blowing. You really do. Your peppercorn. Don't come on. I know you're
don't
so
know.
humble.
I don't know.
It
you got to
is.
be humble in life. I mean, you can say, "Oh yeah, baby, that's the best
you
thing."
really
No,
do.
I'm not that way.
Remember I told you.
Yes, you have, and I'm happy you enjoy it, and the
It's
customers
so good.
enjoy it. Me as the owner, I'm not gonna pat myself on the back.
No,
That's
but
simple.
I'm going to
You
do
know
it
what
for
I
him
mean?
because
Thank you.
his food. Here's the deal: we have two favorite restaurants. and they both start with Trattoria.
Yep.
Trattoria Giuseppe, Trattoria Marsala. You both
Absolutely, yeah.
consistently are amazing, and that is what you're looking for in a restaurant.
Well, yeah,
you have high standards.
Yeah, well, if you don't have consistency, you have in a restaurant.
Correct.
Or, I mean, it could be in a business, it's Lyman Brothers, for example.
Right.
They're consistent with what they do.
Correct, and that's why people keep coming back.
Absolutely.
And so that's the
what
thing.
it's all about.
I've been telling a lot of people up where my studios are at Adventure Unknown, I was like, he's a hidden gem for some of us, and for others, it's nope, I'm there all the time. And
Right.
I love that. So we want to introduce you, if you've never been before, to Trattoria Giuseppe, again, located in the Imperial area. Once you go, you will want to go again and again and again. We want you to come, by the way, for an event that's very near and dear to his heart.
Absolutely.
We're going to talk about that when we come back from the break, and then we're going to start making everything. But this is the thing that we have not had a chance to do in the past, and that is preparation.
Right.
Okay, we think about people doing meal prep, and we think about people going and running to different stores, and then they buy things. What we're actually doing today, because we don't have a grill here,
Right.
you grilled the salmon and you grilled the steak.
Right.
And that's what people can do.
Yeah.
So you can, when you come home from work one night, grill up your proteins, then put them in the refrigerator. And then when you're busy the next day and you're coming home, all you have to do is pop it in the oven, which is what we're going to do. And it's going to take, what, 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes, as long as the meat is not overcooked.
Right.
When you prep it, make sure it's not overcooked. So if you like medium steak,
Yes.
pre-cook them medium rare. So it goes in the oven for 5 minutes, you're ready to go.
Exactly. And then
And so
what we're putting on top of the salmon, on top of the
Right.
steak, that took you a matter of how long?
well, it took maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
to
and then
do
it's
both.
only going to
Yeah.
take 2 to 3 minutes for us to heat
Right
it up.
here, yes,
And then you have this fabulous dinner for you waiting because you did your prep work. We haven't really stressed that on a past show, and I think that's really, really great. Again, we only did it in advance because we don't have the grill here, so we decided to put it all together. We're going to talk about what's in this and how you can do this at home and what the ingredients are that we need.
Right.
It just beeped at me, so it's ready for us to put our proteins in. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to do just that, and we're going to talk about an incredible event at Trattoria Giuseppe, very near and dear to our hearts because it helps our first responders. So don't go anywhere.
When you want to feel good, you work out at Crunch. You don't go here, because here feels bad. But here we help you feel good, feel strong, feel rejuvenated.
Join Crunch Fitness today.
Well, welcome back. If you're just tuning in, you've missed out on our fun that we've been talking with Giuseppe from Trattoria Giuseppe, located in Imperial. Once again, we're going to tell you what we're making today, and we want to tell you about an event to come up. So if you just tuned in, we're making salmon, blackened salmon.
Blackened salmon.
With a balsamic,
with the balsamic reduction.
And then what is the sauce we're putting on the steak?
The sauce is called pepada.
And so what do we need for papado?
Pepada means black pepper.
Oh, it means
That's
black pepper. You just say it
so
fancy.
It's a cracked black pepper.
Fancy Italian.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of everything: mushrooms and fried tomatoes, cream, natural, a little bit of gorgonzola cheese.
Okay.
And I think it'll be good on top of steak. We tried it already this past weekend, went real well. So
Is this on the menu?
no,
or is it a
it's
special?
not. This was just a special.
Okay, I love specials.
But
We are now just heating these up because this was all prepped beforehand. So simple, we've been talking about simple ingredients, right? Not to try to overdo things. So this is an induction stove, by the way. If you don't have one of these and you're thinking of maybe making the switch, do you prefer gas?
we have
Electric, induction?
Both.
You got
Actually,
both?
we have propane.
Okay,
But
have you ever
propane
used
and
induction?
electric. No, not
No,
really.
yeah, it's like the newer thing that people really
Right.
love. The thing that I love about these appliances now, when we first did our Foodie Fridays, everything was, as far as the buttons and everything, were on here, and you're just like sliding.
Right.
But the people like the look of gas, so they changed and they
Right.
have the dials here now. It actually makes it easier.
Well, that's
also.
really cool, actually.
It is.
That-
If you're
that's-
heating
yeah.
up, trust me, to make your
Right.
life easier, when you
Right.
want to heat up water, it's like 90 seconds and it's boiling. I'm not kidding.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am serious. That's why you got to try it. So we're introducing chefs to induction. Yeah, it's going to make your
Okay.
life easier. You might want to have induction in your kitchen. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to heat this up, and then we're going to pull out our salmon and our steak. While we're doing that, though, I want to talk about this incredible event that's coming up. So it's for Responder Rescue.
So it's a Responder Rescue. We do it every year right after our anniversary.
Yes. So you're going to be
Excuse me.
celebrating 19 years.
So we'll be over
20,
19 years,
19 years.
the 10th
Right.
next month. And the 12th is going to be the fundraise for Respond to Rescue.
Respond to Rescue. And you've been doing that for how long now?
Oh, I've been doing Respond to Rescue for 5 years. I think it's been a fourth year.
Fourth year as a whole, right?
As
So
a
you've
Respond
raised
to
money
Rescue.
for Backstoppers? This is the fourth year for
exactly.
Respond to Rescue?
Yeah,
Are you
it's the fourth
serious?
year, yeah.
I introduced him to Respond to Rescue, which is very near and dear to my heart. We love Pat and Lisa Byrne, do we not?
Yes, ma'am.
Incredible human beings. And so the Respond to Rescue organization, for those of you who are not familiar with them, they give to their first responders that are injured or
Absolutely.
killed in the line of duty.
Absolutely.
And
Yep.
that is why I love them so much, because we know a lot of first responders that are injured and can never return to their craft. And suddenly they're left with the mental, physical scarring. And so that's when Respond to Rescue steps in, which is truly amazing. And you didn't know about them.
No, I did not know until
So glad we
you and
made
I
the
talked
connection.
about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so this is the fourth year that we're teaming up. All right, let's check so that we don't overdo. For those of you that may have watched our last show, we burnt the arancini.
Well,
Like
that
a
is
softball.
all. That is all we burn.
Okay, how about I did it? I forgot.
No. You didn't do it. I did it. What are you talking about?
Look, that's what a good friend is all about. It's I did it. No, I did it. So we're making sure that this isn't overdone. What do you think? A little more?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So always check or ask a friend to set a timer for you. Wink, wink. So we have just a couple more minutes in this. So why are you so passionate about our first responders?
Well, the only organization that help first responders, which is first responders, the best thing there is. I mean, you talk about fire department, talk about police officers. I mean, what's better than that?
Exactly. Our true
You know?
heroes.
Absolutely, yeah.
What they do for us, what they run into when we run away, that
Yeah.
is who we have to thank. So you've done this, though, beyond Respond to Rescue for how many years? You started this how many years ago?
And about 15 years at least.
Oh, you have.
Yeah,
Wow.
we always done something. We did.
About how much money?
We did Christmas for the Needies for a long time.
Okay.
Until COVID, then COVID naturally knocked everything down.
Exactly.
So, but
is this done?
It's been a long. Yeah, that's good.
It's done? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me turn this one off.
That's all right. Put it on low.
Low?
It's
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much money do you think you've raised over 15 years?
It's really
Approximately?
hard to say. I mean,
Hard to say?
hard to say. I want to put a number because I'm not so sure.
A
But
lot.
we've done okay. I
No,
mean,
you've done
We
great.
are, like I said, we do okay. I'm not worried about anything else as long they're happy with whatever we give them.
Well, and we're going to talk about it. So for those of you that have not been to it, you make so much food. And
Yeah, that's one thing that I do. So when I do a wedding or something, there's 150 people, I'll cook for 200.
Yes.
So I want to make sure that there is plenty food for everybody. And
that good?
yeah.
Okay. We're doing the fist test. So tell them what kind of food that they are going to get and how much it costs. What? What are you making?
So we're making steak pepada
Okay.
and blackened salmon.
Okay. So we're making, no, not today, for your event.
Oh, from the event. Oh my
Yes.
God, for the event, how much time you have?
I know, right? That's what I mean.
You know, for the event, we usually do 7, 8 different dishes,
Yeah.
you know, or maybe more. I don't have, per se, we do pasta con broccoli. Hopefully this year we're going to do a little more than pasta con broccoli.
You have several pastas that you bring out. You have several pastas that you
Oh
bring
yeah, I
out.
do about 4 or 5 pasta, actually, and
The meatballs are the most requested.
the meatballs, naturally.
And we have several volunteers.
We
Myself
have,
and Jim will be
yeah, you
volunteering.
and Shimmy.
I'm always by the meatball section, and people are like, "Can I have one more?" I'm like, "I'm supposed to only give you one." Okay, fine. Here's 3.
Wait a minute. I never said they only give you
I
one.
think Grace may have. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Grace?
kidding.
No.
No, but do we need any more volunteers, by the way?
I think we have quite a few volunteers,
Do we do? Okay.
but it would be nice also to have some extras.
Always.
You know, always.
Okay,
have
what are
some
we
extra.
putting on top here?
So I'm gonna put a
Just
little bit of parsley.
fancy plates.
You know, nothing fancy, but you know.
Wow, that smells good. You smell that, Zach?
That's it.
Mary Beth? Michelle? Smells good,
So
eh?
I hope it's good.
It looks good.
If it's not, I will eat it.
If it's not, Monica made it.
No way.
So several pastas. We have meatballs.
So we have
salad.
meatball, ham, pork loin.
Yes. Pork
We-
loin. That pork loin's always really
Thank
popular
you.
too.
Then we have masticholi naturally with miso sauce. We're gonna have caratrazzi. We have pasta con broccoli. Probably penne Juliana. Whenever we run out of something, I just change
Yeah.
things around, so I don't do the same thing.
And so for people who have never come before, they pay how much?
It'd be $30 for adults. And I think it's $15 for kids, if I'm not mistaken.
And
Yeah.
you keep coming through.
Oh yeah, you come to eat. Don't tell you come in one time. You can come in 4 or 5 times and
Yep.
enjoy yourself.
Yep.
And actually, the last time we did this, there was a gentleman come in about 5, 6 times.
He's got his money's worth.
And then
He's
some.
like, again,
Yeah.
and again, and
that's-
again.
And that's fine.
And
That's-
again, again.
I don't care. That's fine.
Tea or soda or something like that is included.
So that we also have wine tasting.
Yes. Good
by-
wine.
yeah,
your,
by Joe.
Your dear friend Joe,
Yeah.
yes.
And everything's going to be great. I mean, I'm open to
How many
do
people are
the
you
extra.
hoping for this year?
I'm open to see about 300 people.
All right, so let's do this.
I'm open to have at least 300 people.
So tell them again the
let's-
date.
The date is October 12th.
And what time do you start?
5. We start. We start at noon. We say noon to 5, but then again, I don't care. So long people come in,
Yeah.
pay, I make more food.
His whole thing
it's
is,
no
again,
problem.
about giving back, giving back. A very high part of the proceeds from this go to help our first responders, to Responder Rescue, again, to continue the incredible work that that organization does. And that's very near and dear to his heart, obviously to mine as well.
Well, I grew up, like I told you before, actually, I'm the oldest of 7 kids.
Yeah.
And I grew up in Sicily, we had nothing.
Right.
Okay. And I promised myself that if I ever have a business, I will do everything to help whoever, and anybody really.
I love that.
And by the way, I would have done this, I would have done Thursday night without this, but for you, do anything.
I love you.
Because you're awesome, so.
I love you.
But-
I love you. I really do. I mean, that's the thing. Friendships that are made over good food.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
see so
yeah.
much of that in your restaurant. So let's talk about this, and then we're going to taste. You are approaching a very busy time period of the year. A lot of people get together for the holidays.
Right, for the holidays, such.
They come in. They might do reunions. I love church get-togethers that
Mm-hmm.
I see that are up there. So tell them what days you're open and what your hours are.
So we open Tuesday through Sunday, 3 to 9 p.m. We do actually, anybody wants a party for lunch. We could set about 50 people, whatever. We do a big buffet. So if you want to have a party, please come in. Let us know. Give us a call, and we open for 11 to 2 or 11 to 1. So give us the time to clean the restaurant and such. Open at 3 o'clock. So anybody wants a party, please welcome.
And you do catering.
We do a ton of catering. Actually, it was one of our strongest points. The weddings we do a lot of weddings,
Awesome.
and I love it. That's a business that I enjoy, and I love cooking. I love what I do.
Well, and I was going to say that shows, right? And
Right.
that is why I think the consistency happens, is because he loves it. He is and this is what I love about really good restaurants, where the owners are so deeply devoted to their customers, because
Right.
they come around to the table to make sure is
Right.
everything okay. You'll see Joe and Grace at every single table, making
Yep,
sure everything's
absolutely.
okay.
Yeah, and like I said, we're there all the time.
Yes.
I go home for a couple hours in the afternoon, but Grace is
I was going
always
to say, do
there.
you ever sleep?
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, like 2 hours, like
yeah,
you.
right.
I mean, it's,
Exactly. Race
but-
around, but when you do what you love, it doesn't feel like
yeah,
work.
no, seriously, it's not. I have good employees, naturally. I mean, I have a good kitchen help,
Right.
and that helps a lot.
Are you hiring, by the way?
No, not at the moment.
Not at the moment,
But I
okay.
also welcome people to come in and put applications, because in this kind of business, restaurant business, you never know.
Yes.
A lot of turnover. So,
Right. Okay. Very
it's,
good.
I love it.
You ready to eat?
If you are.
Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to taste the blackened salmon. We're going to taste the steak. And then we're going to remind you again where you can go and enjoy this incredible food. Again, if you're an Italian food fan, if you want a good steak, this is where you want to go. We didn't even talk about desserts. You'll have desserts there as well. We'll talk about that in just a second. So a big event coming up October 12th to benefit our first responders. Let's finally give back to those that constantly give to us, the true heroes that are out there. I know you are all very giving minded. So this is the day. Let's get together as a community. We'll be there serving food. He'll be there cooking it up. Let's come together as a community and again, help those that help us. Don't go anywhere.
Amen.
Welcome to the mobile Monica version of the Real Monica Adams Show at my favorite restaurant. There's something about a coffee house that's just very warm and welcoming.
Gives you that sense of community.
What are you most proud of since you've opened it?
I cry easily. I'm thankful for everybody here.
You opened the door during the middle of the pandemic. You got the best Italian restaurant in the United States. Here in St. Louis, you put us on the map. Does it scare you? Do you go through fear?
Terrifying.
So how do you get past the fear?
We find something to laugh about.
And welcome back again. Foodie Friday from Simon Brothers Appliances in South County. If you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of fun. Be sure to go back and then share this with your friends on whatever platform you're on. Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, X, Rumble, LinkedIn. Again, multiple followings from all of those platforms. I love it. We're making you global. For those, that's a good idea, by the way. For those of you that are not in our area, and from a tourism standpoint, if you travel in and you wonder, sometimes people go to Google or they're looking for recommendations. Our recommendation from the show is that you put Trattoria Giuseppe on your radar when you are traveling into St. Louis.
Yeah, actually, we have people stopping by that.
How far away have someone been traveling to come see you?
Actually, we drove for about 50-mile ratio.
Oh, I love that.
But there's somebody lives, they go to Florida, move to Florida or Kentucky or whatever. Every time they come in to see a relative, we are the first stop. So something
You're doing
must
something
be right.
right.
I don't know.
I'm doing something right here. Okay, so we said we're going to
Right.
taste. We're going to let you know again how you can get to his restaurant, how you can get to the fundraiser. And let me just tell you thank you for last night. What an amazing
Anytime.
event at Adventure Unknown.
Absolutely, it was awesome.
It was great to introduce the members at Adventure Unknown to Trattoria Giuseppe that have never been there before. Isn't Abby an incredible violinist?
Fabulous.
Yes. So her concert is coming up. For those that don't know, Abby Stahlschmidt, she'll be performing at the Kirkwood Performing Arts Center. So we want to, again, tickets are limited, so you can still purchase your tickets. But yeah, it was a great event, and I just thank my dear friend for stepping up and taking care of all the members. Okay, you ready?
Anything. Oh, go ahead.
Chop, chop, chop. No.
Okay,
So
you ready?
we're going to dig in here, and then our team is going to taste as well.
All right.
If you
Absolutely.
did just tune in, we made a little
Okay.
blackened salmon.
Remember,
Yeah, you
I
did.
left, so I left the skin on.
Okay. So blackened salmon with a little balsamic reduction. And then we did a steak. This is a special, by the way. This is not on the menu.
But it's not on the menu.
But is this something that you just created? Or, where do you get your
it's-
creations from, by the way?
Actually, pepata, on the menu we have something called bistec Maria,
Yes.
which is a gorgonzola, some red tomatoes, mushrooms,
Okay.
cream sauce, and it goes real well. Except this one here is a little bit of brandy
Brandy.
and
Do you have
cracked
to be
black
21
pepper.
to eat this?
No, you got to be at least 30.
Okay.
Please.
Oh,
go ahead,
taste?
try-
Well, we both have to taste. Let me get my
But you go ahead.
sleeves out of it. We're going to cheers together to our hard work. Again, if you didn't know, we were talking about the importance of preparation, meal prep. That's what we did today. He grilled this. And if you want to grill the night before, put it in the refrigerator and then just heat it up. It's ready to go for you. How'd you do?
I think it's awesome.
I think it's awesome. I'm going to agree with you. You know, I'm a
Thank
big
you.
salmon fan. Oh,
I know.
Not an overpowering amount of blackening
Right.
to be off-putting. Just a little good sweet from the balsamic, savory. Oh, that is done perfect. Well, for you and I, maybe not for Grace. Grace,
No, she
would she eat that? What would she say?
She said, yeah, that's okay.
She would say, a little bit longer, honey.
No, she would like the steak like that.
I'm going to just take a little baby
please
bite
do.
of it. Okay, so we're going to cheers this together. So if you would like to have one of the best steaks in our area, I'm telling you right now, go to Trattoria Giuseppe. You will not be disappointed. Tell me when you go in. Feel free to shoot me an email. What do you think? This is what a good friend does. Come here. Oh, that's delicious.
Thank you.
I like that. See, what do I always order when it comes to the steak?
Yeah, pepperoni.
The pepper. I love the pepper on it.
That's one of the reasons I put.
You're so sweet. You have to like pepper because it's got a lot of pepper on it, but I do. I just absolutely love it. Those are very good. So again,
Thank you.
if you want to go in and ask for the special,
Absolutely.
that's what
Yep.
we made here today. So one more time, tell them where you're located and then tell them when the fundraiser is.
So located at 5442 Old Highway 21, Imperial, Missouri 63052. Please come by, give us a try. We're not too hard to find. So phone number.
As far as social media, are you active on Facebook?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Facebook mostly.
Facebook mostly.
Yeah, then we do advertising on Leader.
Okay, yeah.
It's a little stuff, a radio show, a little bit of radio,
KJFF?
KJFF, yes.
Shout out to where I started my
Yeah.
career. Hello, Kirk Mooney.
Oh yeah, you do?
I love Kirk. He's the one that hired me.
Yeah, I talked to him the last, actually.
Is he coming?
Actually, we're going to have a show over there maybe next week.
Oh, I love it.
So we'll see
Well,
what
they all
happens.
need to come. All of them from the radio station need to come.
Come on, let's try it out.
You haven't done it in a while, or maybe you haven't. I've been missing them. You used to go on and do some Facebook Lives from time to time from your kitchen.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Have you done that for a while?
No, I haven't done it in a long time.
All right, get back in the kitchen and do that.
Yeah, no, it's. I have a face for radio.
No, look,
unlike you.
I've had you on the show. What is this the fourth time now?
Yeah, I think
Grace
so.
was on once.
Yeah,
This is
Grace
your third?
was on two.
Oh, she was on two. Oh, so you've been on 3 times with us. So this is your 5th time.
Yeah, this is
Right?
my second time.
No, you were on with me at the house, and then you've cooked
Right.
with me twice. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
3.
you're right. Man, see, hey,
So
I have a son timer. Okay.
As a restaurant, what I love is introducing people to the show, and then they have so much fun that they want to come back again and again. So you are
Absolutely.
welcome back
Thank
in
you.
our kitchen anytime. And
Well, you're welcome back in my kitchen anytime.
we had a really good time
Really?
for sure.
Yes, we did.
If there's anything, by the way, that you would ever like us to showcase on our Foodie Friday, if there's a chef, if there's a restaurant that you would like us to feature, let me know. We will be there on October 12th. We'll be serving you. I hope
Yep.
to see some new faces. Please come on out from noon to 5 and let's raise some big money for our heroes, our first responders, police, firefighters, paramedics, emergency, dispatch. Michelle's going to take the food and eat. Zach, here you go. Put your hands on in here and you can have the steak. You know what? I think that's right. We actually introduced Zach to steak. He wasn't a big steak eater. Now he's in love with steak. Give me a hug, my friend.
Thank you very much for everything.
I love you. And to all
Love
of
you
you,
too.
my email is info@therealmonicaadams.com. If you have anything that you would like for us to feature on a future show, let us know. And I'm super excited. The next time you come on with us,
Right.
we are going to be in our own kitchen. They built me a kitchen
Yep.
at Adventure Unknown so I could do these shows there, right?
oh, wow,
I
that's
can't
cool.
wait for you
Yeah.
to see that. So that'll be coming very soon in the month of October.
Amen.
Love you. And to all of you, don't go anywhere. More of The Real Monica Adams to come.
All right, that was so much fun. Have you been to Trattoria Giuseppe? Let me know that first of all. Or did we just introduce you to a restaurant for the very first time? Like I did last night. We had such a good time, by the way, here at Adventure Unknown, where our studios are. Had about 50 people that showed up, and they had a chance to see the incredible music of Abby Stahlschmidt. And again, her concert coming up for you at the Kirkwood Performing Arts Center, Trattoria Giuseppe, and their event coming up for you in a couple of weeks as well at his restaurant. So I'd love to see several of you. I think it would be amazing. Let me show you what happened last night. Look at this is Abby playing for us. Freebird. Come on. And it goes on and on and on. Have you ever seen anything like that? An electric violin. That's what you missed last night, by the way. If you didn't get a chance to go, again, Adventure Unknown, you got to come up here because it's a really cool place. And, we try to put it into words. It's community. That's what it is, first and foremost. It's big hearted people, small businesses, supporting small businesses, unlike I've ever seen. And then incredible events like that. So we brought up a bunch of friends and family members. And if you had a chance to be there last night, let me know what you thought of it. We gave a sneak peek to her concert that is coming up at the Kirkwood Performing Arts Center. So yes, follow Abigail Stahlschmidt on social media so that you can know where to buy tickets. And I'll have Gabriel drop in information for both the benefits, both events, I should say, the benefit and her concert. So did you enjoy that? Let me know what you thought of it. And then let me tell you about some mobile Monicas. So I was driving up here. For those of you that just tuned in, you didn't see that we actually have 2 live shows this morning. One of them from my car, driving up here to the studios where we normally are not on a Friday. And then, of course, this great show with Trattoria Giuseppe. And then talking to you a little bit before we wrap up, I'm going to do a devotional. And normally we don't do the 100 Days to Freedom books, and except for when we're in studio. And since I'm here, I get a chance to add one in. I'm going to let Gabriel pick what he's feeling that the world needs to hear from today. So we'll do that in just a second. But I asked some of you, milestone anniversaries. So how many years have you been married? You can answer it now, or we are past the 8 o'clock hour. So some of you might have had to rush off to work already. When you catch this later, let me know, how many years have you been married? Jim and I will celebrate 1 week from today, our 10th anniversary. I can't believe it's already been 10 years. So he and I have never had a chance to go to Cabo San Lucas by ourselves. Well, I have forever brought friends with me, girlfriends with me. Before he and I started dating, I've brought other friends. I've brought family with us. I love being surrounded by the energy of those that I love. However, Jim said, it's time, honey. It's time for just you and me to walk the beach together, hand in hand. He wants with me to renew our wedding vows, which we are going to do, not in front of a ton of people, just in front of the 2 people that matter most, right? He and I. So we're going to do that next Friday. We'll walk the beach right there by the famous arch. If you've ever seen pictures of Cabo San Lucas, our resort that we stay at is right there. So we're going to renew our wedding vows next Friday. And I know what I want to say. It'll be interesting to see what he wants to say to me. But for all of you, what kind of advice would you give someone who is celebrating their 1, their 5, their 10, their 20-year anniversary to keep that beautiful love going for another 5 years, another 10 years, to get to 30, 40, 50? The people who have had an opportunity to celebrate 60, 70 years together, 75 years is just incredible for me. So what I want to know is, what's the secret? Okay, so we told you we'd bring in a little love today, which is why I wore red and why I wore the heart earrings. Bring in a little love over food, love with family, love with your loved ones. And then if we are blessed enough to have our soulmate, and Jim is definitely that to me. So drop in some comments before we wrap up this morning. What is the secret to a wonderful marriage? Okay, so I'm looking for advice for our 10th anniversary. Richard said, my first marriage was 7 years. My second was 12. Becky and I just celebrated our 8th anniversary. So I've been married 27 years collectively. Yes, congratulations. And I love Becky. What a sweetheart. Stephanie said, I made 15 years. Oh, Annette. Wow. 33 years. Okay, Annette, I want to know, what's the secret? Stephanie said, awesome to Richard as well. Yes, 35 years in April, Rose said. So I'm asking all of you, what's the secret to all of that? 35 years, 15 years, 33 years. For us, so I'll just give you, for those of you that just got engaged and you're looking for, I can't wait to have the 1 year together, the 5 years. So for me, in the beginning, it is the fairy tale, right? Oh my gosh, we're newly in love, right? Everybody always talks about, oh, you're on a honeymoon. But I'm going to tell you right now, I ran into some people last night and they said, wow, you two are so in love and so meant to be together. And I guess it just glows with us. But you'll have to understand, we lost 11 years. I don't know if you know that, but he and I dated back in 2001, I believe it was. And we lost 11 years and then got back together in 2013. And unfortunately, we lost his mother in February of 2013. We lost his dad in the summer of 2014. 17th. So neither one of them were able to be at our wedding. My father, of course, I lost when I was in my mid 20s. So Jim never had a chance to meet him. So I talk about angels, right? Angels that are above watching over you and giving you advice to say, all right, do this. Here's how your relationships stay strong. So I'm looking for that advice from you because I'd like to make it to that 25 year anniversary. My sister-in-law and my brother, I did see my brother was watching earlier. I'm not sure if he's still on, but for you, I'd love to hear from the men. Brian, what do you think if you're still on? It has allowed you and Tina to celebrate 38 years. My brother and sister-in-law have celebrated 38 years, but together like almost 45. And you look at the two of them and think, are you even old enough? Did you start dating when you were 2? No, they just look incredible for their age. We've got good genes thanks to our mama. So 33 years. Annette, what has allowed you to keep that fire burning? Rose, we respect each other. Not always been good, but great now. Yes, I got to say, two of my very dear friends, you know what? There was a time where they talked to me and said that they didn't know if they wanted to stick it out. And now here's one celebrating 17 years, another one celebrating 20 years. Both of them threw around the word divorce, but they didn't. And I'm going to tell you right now, I just got chill. There's my chill of the day. They stuck it out. And I always ask everybody, do you have a thread left? Then you have something beautiful to make. You have a thread, then don't give up. The option of giving up is too much in people's minds these days. Doesn't work. All right, not going to go through the hard times. I'm giving up. Look, we've all been through hard times, and I'm sure more hard times are to come. But it is what the work is that you do when you're in the day-to-day life with that loved one that allows you, right, to stick it out and be able to make it through the hard times when the harder times come. Stephanie said, way to go, everyone. You two were meant to be, Monica. Thank you, Rose. I believe that. Okay, and that says, marry your best friend. Communication and make time for yourselves. We make sure we take several mini vacations and make sure you always have something to look forward to, even if it's just a dinner. Annette, I love you. That is really good advice. Again, for all of you that are just signing on, the show's a little later today. We didn't start till about an hour ago, right? So this is your full hour show that I always promise you. You got a bonus mobile Monica driving show because it was crazy. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. I'm asking for all of you that have been married for a while, what is the secret to your love? Tell me what that is, okay? And I'm going to hop over here. I'm going to throw Instagram on because they haven't been on until right now. What's the secret to a long marriage? That's my question to you. What is the secret to making it to the milestones? And, you know, from an anniversary standpoint, I'm just going to let you in on a little. Oh, you know what? I can't because he might be watching on YouTube. My husband doesn't have social media, so he watches the show on YouTube. And I'm sure he's probably watching, or maybe he did, to say, did she make it there safely? He asked me, don't drive angry. Get up there safely. So I was going to tell you what I got him, but just in case he watches us on YouTube, I'm not going to. I will tell you that I did think long and hard of something very sentimental, something that I think will really touch his heart. There's a couple of people that are privy to what it is. And then I've got some other things that fit of who he is. And, you know, what I'm going to tell you is when you give a gift to one of your loved ones, I'm telling you, when you really pay attention and you give them something that they maybe mentioned one time in life or they mentioned years ago, and they look at you like, how in the world did you remember that? It's because you're paying attention. It's because you're present in the love. And it's because it matters. It's right. Like you're not just running to the store and just grabbing some generic thing, or you make something beautiful for them. You take them to a special memory. You go back and visit a restaurant or again, a place that you went to that mattered to the both of you. All right. Rose says, hubby says we both have God and always agree with your wife. I wish I knew. I'm looking again, looking for love. Okay. Yeah. We're trying to hook Stephanie up. Stephanie is back in the dating market. So Stephanie, we're going to hook you up. We talked about that before. Stephanie, what are you looking for? Maybe it's somebody on this show. I love playing matchmaker, by the way. I have a friend. Actually, it's a guy that works with Jim. And then my brother and sister-in-law have a friend. They both were single. We just introduced them. They had a great time. They're going out again this weekend. I'm telling you, I love love, right? That's why I have the earrings. I love love so much. I have introduced a lot of people and they have gotten married or they are in long-term relationships and it's lasted. I don't know that anybody that we have introduced to each other has not lasted. I love matchmaking. Tolerance, Richard says, and patience along with respect. Okay, so if you are just tuning in, what we're asking is, what is the key to a it doesn't even have to be a marriage, because some people, they say marriage isn't for them. So if I look at the time we've been together, period, it would be almost 13 years. Okay, so we're coming up on almost 13 years since we started dating again. But I mean, I just am so enamored with the people who say that they've been together for over 25 years, right? They've been married for 50 years, 75 years. The people who are blessed to make it to 95 and 100, right? So they started dating when they were maybe a teenager, and then they're celebrating 75 years of marriage. And you know, that was hard, right? Because you think back when people would get married young, they are super, super young, taking on the world together, and they stick it out. Because now people say, oh, you know, somebody got pregnant. Oh, I guess we have to get married. They get married young. They're taking on all that responsibilities, and then they give up on each other. And that's the unfortunate side, I think, of relationships, is that too many people have the thought process of, well, it doesn't work, we'll just give up. And I will tell you, if you want to know for us, how did we make it to 10 years? In my mind, more so in my heart, I said, Jim, no matter how much you frustrate me, no matter how many things we go through, I'm never giving up on you. And I said that just as I saw my threes. You know, I've been seeing signs like crazy. And there it is. I've got 33 of you on right now between all of our different platforms. And I know you're having to rush off to your day to day. I'm out here in Fenton now, so I'm going to go have breakfast. I'm going to treat myself to breakfast since I left the house already, run some errands, and then go back to the love of my life. I am looking forward to celebrating love together. Hey, Gabriel, I'm going to ask you. So what do you feel for our 100 Days to Freedom books? Do we need the world to hear from anger, from fear and anxiety, from shame, or from depression? We're not going to do the overeating one. Which one do you think that the world needs to hear? That's the devotional that I'll read from. Let me give you an update on some things for those of you that are on, and do me a favor and please pass this along to everybody, because I don't want people to wonder, well, what the heck? Jim and I are going to celebrate our 10th anniversary. I promised him I am not doing live shows while I'm in Cabo. I will tape some footage so I can bring that back to you. All right. So let's do anger today. Gabriel says, you got it. I am going to tape some really fun segments. I might pop on live from the marina. So look for little hidden things here and there all throughout the day. If I get a chance, I will pop on and do some lives while I'm there, but I will not do full shows. So instead, we will be doing shows for you that are some of our best of. And as I mentioned, Gabriel picked, let's see, Jamie Rivers. He also picked Dr. Martin Hogan. And then he picked the author that was for Daddy Don't Go. Okay, I don't know, and I can't look here quickly. I don't know what Zach chose for you. However, it is definitely shows that stood out to him, right? And stood out to Gabriel. So next week, what I want you to do is tune in at 7:00, because they will fire for you right at 7. You won't get a live notification, but we will be there. There will be shows next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the following Monday, which is October 6th. On that day, if I don't feel too crazy crash tired, I may cancel the one that's scheduled and pop onto you on the 6th from home, if I have internet that cooperates that day, in my pajamas, giving you a recap of our anniversary and giving you a recap of the fun that we had in Cabo. But for next week, for sure, the best of the Real Monica Adams shows. That's what you'll be airing. So please pass that word. You are our mouths. And so pass that word along for us, from everybody that watches on our different platforms, that you won't get the live notification, but there are shows. And my team's done a really great job getting them ready for you. So for some of you that are brand new to the show, you've never seen them before. And others, maybe you need to hear the message again. Annette, congratulations. Enjoy your vacation. I can't wait for it. I really cannot. It is my home away from home. I absolutely love it. And then we're excited for the month of October, by the way. We're going to be doing a Mobile Monica featuring Conjetta Designs. You know I love my fashion. For all of you that enjoy our makeover shows, we might do one there very, very soon. But until then, we're going to show you all the incredible things she does. We had Connie Bourgeois in the studio talking about her story just a little bit ago. And now we're going to go and show you her place. So that's October 10th. And we will actually be doing that at noon. So it'll be a fun lunchtime show from Lafayette Square. That's our first Mobile Monica for October. And then I cannot wait for this one. And I know a lot of you have been saying that, oh, I've got plans to come to that one. I know a lot of people said that they've been waiting for a fun get together. And we're talking about half price bottles of wine at the Wine Cafe. Incredible food. Shout out to Tiara. I cannot wait to meet your husband and your entire family. You can watch at 6 p.m. that night on all of our platforms. You can watch, but I'd rather see you there with us. Come on out. It's located again at 703 South Main Street in St. Charles. And the food is amazing. There she is. Beautiful woman. And she and I have actually been talking for a while now about doing a Mobile Monica show. So we're going to be there with you. You don't need reservations. I think Julie Fabian was asking me that. You don't need reservations. I've got some friends and family that are coming out to that, but I want to meet all of you that call yourselves Monica's Maniacs and are looking to meet other maniacs, right? And to get together with the community. Thank you, Stephanie. I sure will. I'll miss you all as well. Thank you. And I will be back with you. So October 10th at noon, October 29th at 6 p.m., watching online. But more importantly, I'd love to see you, especially at that October 29th one. Let me think. We've got the Yuppie Puppy Gala. So if you have not purchased your tickets for that yet, that is coming up on November 8th at Whitmore Country Club. So I'm just kind of giving you a rundown of things that our show is involved in. That is available for you right now. There's a Cheddar Up website, and Gabriel will, if you can drop that in for them, that will allow you to purchase tickets. I am really excited. 2 people reached out to me yesterday and said, I want to be a sponsor and I want to buy a table. And I'm like, yes, that made me so happy. So whether you want to buy an individual ticket or you want to be a sponsor to help out the rescues from Yuppie Puppies Forever Rescue, please do so. I know they had an open house yesterday at the Cottleville location. They have another one today, actually. So if you are looking for a dog, remember, adopt, don't shop. That's important. And then I just want to tell you, I just added another Mobile Monica, and this one is going to be on a Saturday. It is October 11th. October 11th, we will be at Defiance Ridge Vineyards at 11 a.m. Breaking news that just got solidified. So October 11th, a lot of you, they don't get a chance to go to our Wet Your Whistles, right? That's when we sit down, get you educated on some things and catch up on life with Chuck Gillentine. This time, I'm taking all of you with us. Come out if you've never been there before. I'm guaranteeing beautiful weather. 11 a.m. is the live broadcast, and then I'm going to be there all throughout the day. Friends of mine that I haven't seen in years, from 40 years ago when I was in grade school at Sacred Heart Catholic School in Florissant, we're all going to get together. And I said, I want to do a live broadcast from there before we get together, and maybe even introduce some of my classmates from all those years ago. Maybe they can really give you background on who the little Monica Adams is. So October 11th, 11 a.m., we will be at Defiance Ridge Vineyards, again in Defiance. I would love to see you there. And then the very next day is the benefit with Trattoria Giuseppe. And then we'll be serving food to you from noon to 5. So a lot of opportunities. Okay. I'm going to put all these on our calendar, brand new ones that are out there. I also just solidified, if you are one that really likes to be ahead of the game, and put on your calendar, January 14th, I'm going to solicit right now for models for our next makeover show with the Vault Luxury Resale. We just did that one yesterday as well. January 14th, the Vault. If you'd like to be one of the makeover models, you've probably seen those in the past. There you go. So a lot of things coming up with the Real Monica Adams Show. We're also planning, can you believe this, for 750 shows to be celebrated right around the holidays with you. And we'll be talking all about that. I do want to thank real quick for our weather segment, Gradeworks LLC, one of our many sponsors. And we gave you the forecast from Beckett a little bit ago, but I just want to remind you, when it's time for those removals from, your property, these eyesores that are out there, excavating work, grading work, don't do that by yourself. let Mike and his team at Gradeworks LLC do the work for you. There's the website, by the way, gradeworksmo.com. That's gradeworksmo.com. Mike, thank you so much for being a part of the show. And for that matter, again, thanks to all of our sponsors. And the list just keeps growing. So if you would like to be a part of this show, when we come to you here, we come to you from our house, just reach out to me at info@therealmonicaadams.com. All right, I'm going to take our final break. And Gabriel, which one did you say again? Did you say anger? Yes. So he wants me to read you 100 Days to Freedom from Anger to get you back on your path and to relax you and to make you know that better days are ahead. They always will be, but you just have to believe in that. And a special shout out and a thanks to Just Pools as we are wrapping up the month. I can't wait to see them again next year. Thank you so much for your sponsorship throughout the month of throughout the months of the summer. And remember that they now have the hot tubs for you as well. If you want to be thinking about, okay, I'm shutting the pool down, but I still want to see water, they've got hot tubs for you. 3987 West Outer Road South in Arnold, Missouri. Some of you, though, are going to keep the pools open because the weather's still beautiful. Again, we're talking about 80 still into next week. So if you're lucky enough and didn't have to close it yet, enjoy that. I mean, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Enjoy it. Keep that water crystal clear. And then just know that, yeah, the cold weather is coming and you're going to need to close it down soon. So you're going to need those chemicals. And maybe you are one that likes to prepare for next year. They've got a sale going on for chemicals as well as all the fun summer games, the toys, the floats, etc. Check them out on the West Outer Road and support them because they're one of our many incredible sponsors. Madonna, thank you for your devotion to us last year, this year, and I'm looking forward to 2026 as well. Their phone number, 636-464-7110. Again, remember, Just Pools. And by the way, if you need something repaired and it's Pentair, don't forget they are an authorized warranty service dealer. Don't go anywhere else. They can take care of that for you. All right, folks, we're in the wrap up of the show, and Gabriel has chosen, I guess, are you a little angry this morning? You know what? I know what it is. He says that I need a break because of how frustrated I was. If there was 100 Days to Freedom from frustration, that is what I would use. Let me look here real quick, make sure I'm not missing anybody. I'll pop over to Instagram real quick, make sure nobody's talking there. No, so we're good. We're going to read this. Okay, so listen. This is what the world needs to hear. I know it's what I need because I was so very angry with Spectrum this morning. And we're going to find a new one. I'm telling you, when I come back, I'm done. I'm throwing my hands up. I'm done with Spectrum. Oh, day 37 of 100 Days of Freedom from Anger is watch your words. His wife said to him, "Are you still trying to maintain your integrity? Curse God and die." That's Job 2, verse 9. Have you said things in anger that you regret afterwards? Oh, yeah, we all have, right? You're not alone. After Job suffered a period of destruction and loss, his wife was angry, hurt, and probably scared. It was at this point she advised, curse God and die. When we're angry and frustrated, we're likely to say things that are very damaging to the other person. Maybe we really don't mean what we say. Maybe we do. But words are powerful. And when we're angry, we lose control of our filter and our ability to hold our tongue. And unfortunately, it's hard to unhear what was just said in anger. So if losing control of your words in anger has been your pattern, remember that the frustration doesn't appear at the moment you are spewing the words. It's below the surface, sometimes buried deep within. Past wounds, relational struggles have been tucked inside and never dealt with. At the point of frustration, the words and the anger come flying out. Life is really hard at times. And the need to express pain, frustration, and rage are part of dealing with the difficulty. When you sense feelings of anger, try to acknowledge that the other feelings accompany it. For example, quote, "I feel frustrated because the line is taking so long, and there should be a better way to do this." Or, quote, "I can't believe this happened, and I'm so sad and unsure of what will happen next." I mean, think. I'll tell you right now, I definitely threw out some words this morning and was ticked off to the nth degree that yet again we had our connection problem at home. And then fortunately, God delivered me here safely so that we could do our show with Trattoria Giuseppe, that we could connect together and give some hope for future relationships. Again, feel free to keep dropping in. The secret to long relationships. What is it for all of you? Both types of situations can prompt words and reactions that make things worse. Identifying underlying emotions and stressors can help you process what you're experiencing and work to behave in a way that leads to a more productive outcome. Journaling, praying, talking with trusted friends, family on a regular basis can help process your feelings and relieve the buildup of emotion and provide insight into how to deal with the challenges. And it really does fit with what we're talking about today, right? Life's challenges with relationships. Again, a calm state, calmer heads prevail. Here's one. Anger is the feeling that makes your mouth work faster than your mind. That's a good one, Evan. Benjamin Franklin said, a slip of the foot you may soon recover, but a slip of the tongue you may never get over. I like that one, Benjamin. Here's your prayer, folks, as we wrap up the show. Father, help me remember the power of my words. Help me to recognize when things bother me and to bring them to you and others who can help me. Help me keep short accounts so I don't carry the burden. And thank you for helping me. Amen to that. And yeah, that was a good one today because I was definitely angry, Gabriel. Again, thank you to Gabriel. Thank you to our wonderful Beckett Moore. I'm so sorry you weren't able to join us because of the connection problems. Thank you, more importantly, to all of you and to all of our sponsors for being a part of this. I cannot believe that we are passing now about 650 shows in such a short time period. And we have so much more planned for you. Looking forward to a big celebration of 750 right around the holidays. It's going to be amazing. We're making plans for that now. I'd love to hear from you. Where would you like to see that? Where would you like to come? What would you like to see celebrated in 750? Past wonderful guests, past musical guests, food, family, friends, followers, giveaways. What else? You let us know because we're putting that all together for you. God bless you all. And thank you, God, by the way, for delivering me here safely so I could, in fact, bring you this show. Now do me a favor and do what we ask on a regular basis, which is the greatest thing that you can do. Besides what I'm getting ready to tell you, share this with your friends and family. Let them know that we are here for you and we love to do our motivation together, but we also love incredible guests to sit right here on set with us and deliver more inspirational, motivational stories of hope. And that's what this show is all about. I will miss you all. I look forward to relaxing. It's been a while since I've had a chance to just really step away, but I know it's something that is needed. I'm looking forward to celebrating with my loved one. Thank God it's Friday. Enjoy your weekend, Ginny Antonacci. Is that it? Oh my gosh, I haven't heard from you, have I? I think you're a new viewer. Thank you. Again, this is what you do. You bring more viewers to us and we continue to change the world together. And the way we do that is the greatest thing in life that you can do. And it is spreading kindness. Be kind, everybody. God bless. I will see you live for sure back here on October 7th with Terry Grigsby from Principia School, and the work that they're doing with our youth is amazing. Can't wait to sit down and do that interview. May come to you live on October 6th in my pajamas. We'll see. You're just going to have to stay tuned. God bless you all. Thank you so much.